Well, there wasn't much joy today in Washington either over that deficit compromise that no one seems to love. There was no signing ceremony in the Rose Garden this time, just an unceremonious still photo of the president all alone signing the law and looking like a man with buyer's remorse. Here's Chief White House correspondent Norah O'Donnell.
Good evening, Scott. And the deal is done, the immediate crisis over, and yet there's no celebration here tonight. It is clear that the president is frustrated by some of the concessions he had to make and is now preparing for round two of this fight.
It was a long and contentious debate.
In the Rose Garden today, President Obama did not thank or congratulate Congress as he usually does after major bills are passed.
It's an important first step to ensuring that as a nation we live within our means.
Instead, the president argued there's more work ahead, especially on tax reform.
And since you can't close the deficit with just spending cuts, we'll need a balanced approach where everything's on the table. And it means getting rid of taxpayer subsidies to oil and gas companies and tax loopholes that help billionaires pay a lower tax rate than teachers and nurses.
The first phase of the bill includes almost $1 trillion in immediate spending cuts. The second phase sets up a special committee in Congress made up of 6 Democrats and 6 Republicans from both houses, tasked with finding up to another $1.5 trillion in savings.
The ayes are 74 and the nays are 26.
Democrats like Illinois' Dick Durbin reluctantly supported the bill.
I will vote for this measure, and obviously with a heavy heart.
Majority Leader Harry Reid, who also voted yes, made no effort to disguise his outrage.
Because the richest of the rich have contributed nothing to this. The burden of what has taken place is on the middle class, on the poor.
Tennessee's Lamar Alexander was among Republicans who hailed the agreement.
This is a change in behavior from spend, spend, spend to cut, cut, cut.
As Minority Leader Mitch McConnell claimed victory, congratulating his party for holding the line against new taxes.
And while the president may not have particularly enjoyed this debate we've just been through, it was a debate that Washington very much needed to have.
And will continue to have. And so while the president said today that everyone needs to chip in and pay their fair share, there were a number of Republican senators who said today they are comfortable that their leaders will not appoint senators to that super committee that will raise taxes. Scott?
Norah, thanks.